Gentlemen snore, bored to the core.
Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'll be joined by my very good friend, Anna Christina. We know each other depuis combien de temps, toi?
Depuis 4 ans, je pense.
4 years with this girl. And today we're gonna be talking about her newest single, Gentlemen Snore. We're gonna be analyzing the lyric.
It's pasta,
It's called...
melted chocolate, banana.
What is it called?
The Anna Christina swirl dessert.
Would you like to go through your lyrics and sort of analyze and explain what you meant by them? I thought the song was very visceral. First question is, Anna Christina, what inspired you to do this song?
I was around 18 years old.
Always 18.
And I started kind of realizing that people were treating women of different ages differently, especially in the area of clubs, bars, nightlife in general.
And so when did you actually start going clubbing? So, Gentlemen Snore, written in C minor, B minor. The best thing to ever happen is to have the most delicious and most beautiful drink in your house ever made in your house in a few years.
I was writing a message to someone on my phone, and I just started clicking every word that came up in the selection, and that's how it happened that I wrote, the best thing to ever happen is to have the most delicious and most beautiful drink in your house ever made in your house in a few years' time when you're in a restaurant or a bar and you're just staring into your bedroom and you have a good day at the table with a glass, and you can see your friends in the kitchen.
Boom, boom.
Friends in the kitchen.
So you were not in a kitchen or a restaurant or a bar?
No, I was just on my phone. Yeah. I wrote this and I was like, wait, it kind of has some sort of like groove to it. And then I started kind of trying different versions of rapping that. And then I was like, oh wait, it kind of reminds me of like different nights out in your life. And then like the spot switches and like there's so many people telling you stories like, the best thing that ever happened is to have the most delicious. Yeah, you're just kind of everywhere and going out, a bit chaotic. That's kind of the intro to like bring you into this nightlife space.
To bring you into this sort of like scenery. So basically, what I think is crucial to notice before actually digging into the song is that you have 3 different sort of characters that you're addressing. You have young girls, old women, and the worst part, the men.
Men. I love how the men are pink.
Men are pink. Okay. So, my big fat postmodernist pants on the floor. I thought you're a realist. Now you're at my front door. Who is speaking now? And what does it mean?
The postmodernist is a person who takes everything kind of relatively. I mean that in an ironic way. Oh, everything is relative, and that's kind of an excuse for me doing whatever I want in life. So basically here I'm talking about older men who are going for younger women, and
Or the girls' pants are on the floor.
no, the guys' pants are on the floor. And I thought you were a realist. I thought you would go for a woman your age, but now you're at my front door.
And also, like, you were a realist about your age, you know? I thought you were realistic about just, like, how
I thought you were a
inappropriate-
realist.
Your club used to be booming. My Little Clementine. Now you're all DJs eat me out.
Many people might go, what did she mean by this lyric?
Eastern Europe.
It's literally Central Europe.
Oh, my bad.
When I say Clementine, I'm referring to someone who I actually never met, but I heard many stories about. No, not Lana Del Rey. And that person is someone who had a club 15 years ago in Prague that was a very successful, crazy nightclub, after party club. So you would stay there till 11 a.m. All that. So I say your club used to be booming back in the day, My Little Clementine. Now all your DJs eat me out and after late, very early hours. So
a shift in the dynamic.
a shift in the dynamics. Now all the DJs who used to work for you, now they eat me out and after late, very early hours.
So you comment on the sort of power dynamic.
I comment on it as a young bitchy girl who's like, oh, now it's my turn to get all the attention. You know what I mean?
And then it's even more poignant because then you go into the sort of what the old women say. They recognize they used to be like that as well. So it has multiple layers. So in a way, your own song is postmodernist. Very meta, Anna Christina. Applaud, applaud. It's time for a new wave of whores. So buy me one of those little silver glitter kits if my mini 16 breast fits.
Music industry, dance industry, film industry, fashion industry, and even ice skating. It's time for a new wave of whores literally every other day. It's time for the younger girls. It's time for the younger girls. So
Always,
it's time for a new wave of whores. So buy me one of those little silver glitter kits. So buy me those like eyeshadow kits, you know, those cheap ones that 16-year-olds girls use when they go to the club for the first time. So I say buy me one of those. But then I'm like, if my mini 16 dress fits. So I wrote this song when I was freshly 19. I'm in the club now as a 19-year-old and I'm seeing the 15-year-olds have that kind of like
that we used to have, and those men looking at them now.
Exactly.
The same men that used to look at us. Wow. This is the chorus, right?
Yes.
Gentlemen snore, bored to the core. If you're over 30, you're just too dirty. Gentlemen sleep, they want it cheap. They want it simple. They sit and wrinkle. I would pronounce more like gentlemen snore.
Yeah, exactly. Gentlemen snore, bored to the core. If you're over 30, you're just too dirty, means they kind of are looking for that unexperienced innocence, pureness, because it's just easier for them. A younger person will allow more because they have less experience.
If you're over 30, you're just too dirty.
A gentleman sleep, they want it cheap.
And what do they want cheap, in a way?
An older woman will maybe demand a bit more from a man. The younger girl won't demand as much. So in a way, for the man, it's cheap to get a young girl.
Like, she'll just kind of follow what he says, you know? But at the same time, the girl is kind of deluding herself. She's like, it's time for a new wave of whores. You know?
Yeah.
That's funny. My cellulite queen, get your ass out the door. You're snobby and greedy. You're making the gentleman snore.
My cellulite queen, get your ass out the door. So we don't want you anymore. You're snobby and greedy.
You're boring your man.
That kind of stereotype of like, oh, the older woman is like greedy for some reason. You know what I mean?
She doesn't want to. Yeah, I know. And she's what's making the gentleman snore. She's like the bad guy.
And why is she greedy? Because she's not willing to give everything immediately. So you're snobby and greedy. You're making the gentleman snore.
Hey, sweetheart, postmodernist. What is your name again? My Nymphet alumni. How'd you get so many men? This one, especially, I must say, really hits home because of the sort of connotations when Anna Christina actually explained to me like what is your name again, what that means, and then Nymphet is like an allusion to Lolita, which is also postmodernist, so it works on so many layers.
So, hey, sweetheart, postmodernist is people talking to the to the young girl in a club, like, hey, sweetie, like, what is your name again? Like, we forgot already, you know.
What is your name again?
It might also be interpreted as your time to shine was so short that everyone forgets your name immediately. My Nymphet alumni, how you got so many men. So the Nymphet alumni is the aging woman that was once in that position. Actually, what I should say is that Nymphet alumni is a podcast about fashion, which I love very much. So I did use this in my lyrics. Creds to the girls at Nymphet alumni because I love that podcast.
This adolescent bitch in heels with wild and young ideas is making twice as more as us. Shove crybaby under a bus.
Young girl who's trying to look older. When you're younger, you're a bit more in the clouds and stuff like that. This adolescent bitch in heels with wild and young ideas is making twice as more as us. Shove crybaby under a bus.
The young girl is the crybaby.
Yeah.
Right. Crybaby. Foolish and Haze.
So Foolish Old Haze is referring obviously to Charlotte Hayes.
From
Lolita by Vladimir Nabokov. Sweet Little Lolita from the same book. An effortless beauty to pump up your score.
I didn't get that one.
An effortless beauty to pump up your score is like the guy wants to be seen with this young hottie. An effortless beauty
like pump up his score
to
with
pump
the men.
up his score with the other men.
With the other men.
So his score is like his social status.
Like his 21st century interrupting, like basically he's getting aura points from being with this girl. Oh, an effortless beauty to pump up your score.
Charlotte Hayes. So she's kind of gone numb to the world a little. The lyrics used to be, you've gotten so nice and quiet, but then I changed them to monotonous, nice and quiet. So, you know, that's a secret. That's a secret. Don't tell anyone. Let's go for a road trip, pretend life is slow.
Is that a direct quote?
No, it's not a direct quote. I don't do direct quotes. It's time for a new wave of whores. So buy me one of those little silver glitter kits. If my mini 16 dress fits.
They're together.
Cheers to that.
Exactly.
That's kind of just what I was thinking about when writing this the song. But then you can interpret it your own way.
It's hard. Being in Paris.
Is there something I missed that I told you before that I didn't say now?
No, I think it was good. Subscribe to this channel if you like high heels.
Subscribe to this channel if you like high heels and being a whore. Let's go to the beach. Let's go get away. Oh my god, my neighbor is naked.
Wait, where?
Don't look. What they gonna say? How
The true Paris experience.
No, but I walk around here naked too.
But like, I like her body.
Like that apartment, like there's always weird shit happening there. Let's go get it on.